Hello. We've got 2 days left to register, 3 days before we have the 2021 Global Maths and Science lesson. And we're looking forward to it. It's about learning maths with games, where you will have children from all around the world doing the same 30-minute lesson on the same day. And the theme is learning maths through games. Now, every night I'm doing something practical, and this is, I suppose it isn't so much a game, but it's one of my favorite things. It certainly is a fun activity, and it's one of my favorite things. We did on the Happy Maths Hour, we covered Sierpinski, and I'm going to show you how to make a very simple way to make a tetrahedron with which you can make a Sierpinski tetrahedron. So you get a piece of A4 paper. The proportions want to be that of an A4 sheet of paper. And the first thing you're doing is a nice little activity. So we're going to make an equilateral triangle. So you fold it in half, and then you take one corner, and what you do is you slide it down the central crease until it bisects the opposite corner of the one you're sliding down, gets bisected by itself. So when that fold causes this over here, where my fingers are bouncing, when that is a point where the paper covers half of the angle underneath, that is your spot. You fold that down, and then you take this corner opposite the one that's been bisected and fold that, and you're going to fold it along this line here. Fold that along there, make sure it's done nice and carefully. Make sure the crease is right along there. And again, your guide is to fold it so that this edge here exactly folds over the first fold that you made. And then you crease that down. You have here an equilateral triangle, but you've got this untidy little bit there, and all you have to do with that is fold it over and tuck it out of the way. You now have an equilateral triangle. On this side you have flaps. We want to have a nice tidy tetrahedron, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep this on the inside of our tetrahedron and have all the flat parts of paper on the outside. But what we've got, because of that first fold that we did down the center, we actually have a fold here. So we're going to turn it over and use that fold and fold that over, because that is actually one of the folds we need. So fold that over and then fold the others over that. So this is an equilateral triangle, and there's a whole exercise to show you how that is, and that you can prove it's an equilateral triangle, which is a great activity for understanding geometry. Now we're going to fold that one over. That is now it's a similar triangle to this one. It's scaled down by a factor of 2 in length, in edge length, and fold these over. So when you open it up and put them together, you have a tetrahedron. Every face is an equilateral triangle. Now, I used a whole sheet of A4. For this one, I folded it in half, so I actually this is made by a sheet of A5. And then you can do lots of fun things with them. If you make 2 of them and you fold them together just right, and that's a nice little activity that you can do in a workshop. You can make an octahedron, get 4 of them, put them together, again, a workshop, make 4 of them and see how you can put them together like this. That's a fractal. And then you can make lots of these and see if you can make a massive, great big fractal. So there's that and loads more activities and they're all on the Aiming High website, which is the where when we do all the global maths and science lessons, it's AIMSEC and the Aiming High website that provide us with the lessons most years. From now on in, it's G10 activity, so it'll always be AIMSEC and Aiming High providing the activities, which is fantastic. And we'd like you to register. Let me see, I'm going to put there you go, that's the link to register on. It's also in the description, and it's and if you register now, the Global Maths and Science lesson is on Thursday. If anybody should still want, I just do have some slots left. If anybody would like a live appearance with your learners, this is for schools, it's for homes, it's for, it can be a club or church or any other organization that wants to do the activity. 30 minutes for children all around the globe. Last year we were down in numbers, we had 7,000 participants. This year I'm not quite sure, we have 5,000 so far, but we only know how many participate afterwards. And what you do is you register now, and then we send you the information, we send you the lesson. It's a simple lesson, it's game, it's 2 games, it's actually playing 2 games. But there's other activities you can do. So if you have much younger children, it's suitable for most ages. If you have very young children, there's an activity, and there's also extensions for higher attainers and older learners. So please do join us, and we'll see you on Thursday, and let us know if you have any questions. But first of all, the thing to do is register so that we can send you the information. Have a wonderful evening.